Hello and welcome to Rebound. Today's 6 contestants will have to have razor-sharp knowledge and steely strong nerve as they battle it out for the chance to win thousands of pounds. They're hoping to beat each other, and they're also hoping to beat this, the rebound bar. Our players need to answer correctly to rebound the bar back at their opponents and attempt to put them out of the game. Let's see who's stepping up to the bar today.
Hi, I'm Katie, a campus marketing manager from Pontypridd.
I'm Jimmy, an economics student from Surrey.
I'm John, I'm a sales manager from Oldham.
I'm Eddie, a trainee dentist from Portsmouth.
I'm Ross, a science teacher from Leeds.
I'm Katrina, a management accountant from Perthshire.
Welcome all of you and good luck. Let's kick things off with round 1. It's fast cash. This round is all about our players boosting their bank balance. Every question is worth £500, and they'll have the time it takes for the bar to rebound back along the runway to lock in the correct answer. The faster they lock in, the more money they'll earn. Whoever banks the most will have the advantage in the next round. Get ready to make some fast cash. Start the bar. Which of these Harry Potter films was released first? Get ready for the rebound. Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire, Prisoner of Azkaban, Half-Blood Prince. Which of those was released first? You're all locked in. Let's see what you chose. Ross, you went for Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, I had the books as a child, and I remember reading them, and I'll be honest with you, I got to like the 4th, and then the films come out, so I kind of just give up on them, to be honest. Prisoner of Azkaban definitely rung a bell, so that's what I'm most confident about, because I'm pretty sure I read that first.
And Katie, you're the only one to go for Chamber of Secrets. Are you not feeling so confident now everybody else has gone for something else?
No, I'm quite confident. I've got lots of brothers and sisters who've watched all the films, and I've watched them with them, so hopefully I'm right.
Let's see if you are. The correct answer is... yes, it is a Chamber of Secrets, so well done to Katie. You got it right. How fast were you, and how much cash did you bank? £210. Chamber of Secrets was 2002, Prisoner of Azkaban was 2004, Goblet of Fire 2005, and Half-Blood Prince 2009. Next question. Start the bar. Which of the following mountains is the highest? You know what's going to happen next. It's the rebound. Ben Nevis, K2, Matterhorn, or Kilimanjaro. Which of those mountains is the highest? You're all locked in. Let's see what you picked. Quite a lot of agreement there with K2. Katrina, K2?
Yes, I think I remember that is the second highest after Everest.
Eddie, though, you went for Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, it just goes back to GCSE geography, really, seeing on the atlas. So, yeah, I just went for that, really.
OK. The correct answer is... yes, it is K2. So well done to Katrina, Ross and John. You all got it right, but who was the fastest and who banked the most amount of cash? Well done to Ross. You were the quickest, £333. Ben Nevis is 1,345 metres. Matterhorn, 4,478 metres. Kilimanjaro, 5,895 metres. And K2, a whopping 8,611 metres. Next question. Start the bar. Which of these was the oldest sibling in the Waltons? You know what's going to happen. It's the rebound. Jim Bob, Elizabeth, Mary Ellen, or John Boy? Who was the oldest sibling in the Waltons? Let's see what you picked. John, did you ever watch the Waltons?
Used to watch it with family growing up, and I'm sure he was always like the senior one. Everyone looked up to him. He was the one that everyone looked to, and so, yeah, go with that one.
Ross, Jim Bob.
Yeah, it takes me back to my grand's house on the Sunday. It used to be on the background. I never watched it, but I know the phrases good night, Jim Bob, goodbye, everybody else, and it's the name that I first recognised, so I just kind of hedged my bets on that and just went for it.
The correct answer is... it is John Boy, so well done to John, John Boy, and Katie. You got it right, but how fast were you and how much cash did you bank? Well done to John Boy, £361. John Boy was the oldest of 7 children. Elizabeth was the youngest of the 7 children. Next question. Start the bar. Which horse won the most Aintree Grand Nationals? Here comes the rebound. Now, Ballabriggs, Papillon, Desert Orchid, or Red Rum? Which horse won the most Aintree Grand Nationals? You're all locked in. Let's see what you picked. Lots of agreement there with Red Rum. Katrina, Desert Orchid. You're the only one not to go for Red Rum.
Well, I won a sweepstake one year and it was Desert Orchid who won, so that was my reason for choosing it.
John, you like your sport, don't you?
Love my sport. Not really horse racing. I do remember, though, we used to have a sweepstake at home when we were kids, and then my dad would actually stick a bet on the national for us as well. And Red Rum, the year it won it, I think I won 93p. It was an each way bet, so yeah, but I'm guessing Red Rum, yeah.
The correct answer is? It's Red Rum. So well done to Ross, Eddie, John, Jimmy and Katie. You all got it right, but how quick were you and how much cash did you bank? Well done to Jimmy, £381 banked. Red Rum won it 3 times. Next question, and your final question to bank some cash in this fast cash round. Start the bar. Which radio station has the most weekly listeners? Here comes the Rebound now. Heart, Classic FM, 5 Live or Kiss? Which radio station has the most weekly listeners? You're all locked in, let's see what you picked. Jimmy, you've gone for Kiss. A bit more modern music for you.
Yeah, Kiss, the one that I mainly listened to, and I knew that 5 Live was a sports station, so I thought I'd just go with the one I knew.
And Katie, you've gone for 5 Live.
Yeah, my husband's a big sport nut and it's always on in the house, so I just thought it might be really popular because loads of people listen to sport, so...
Ross?
Yeah, I know it's nationwide. I listen to Heart Yorkshire when I'm in the car. And I know that they do have, obviously with the competitions, national-wide competitions. So I've gone on that basis and thought they'd be bigger that way.
OK, the correct answer is... It's Heart. Heart with 8.9 million listeners, 5 Live 5.7 million, Kiss 5.4 million, and Classic FM 5.3 million. So well done to Katrina, Ross and Eddie. You got it right, but how fast were you and how much cash did you bank? Well done to Eddie. You were the fastest with £281, and that ends Fast Cash. So let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. Katie, you're in 3rd place with £787. Ross, you're in 2nd place, £942. But out in front, it's John, £1,029. You're in the lead as we head into the next round. Get set for battle. It's time to go head-to-head. In this round, players will go head-to-head answering questions to stop the bar from hitting them. Get a question right, and the bar rebounds hard and fast back at their opponent. Get it wrong or answer too slowly, and their opponent wins. Only 3 players will remain in the game. John, you've earned the most so far with £1,029, so you get to play first. Come and join me. Now, John, you're going to have to take on one of these guys in our first head-to-head. Being really competitive. You've got to pick one, though, first. You've got 5 people there. We're going to show you the leaderboard as well, because remember, if you win this head-to-head, you get to steal their money. So you could go for someone like Ross, who's got quite a lot of money, £942, or someone a bit lower down, like Jimmy, £381. Jimmy might be easier to beat, but you won't win as much cash if you beat him.
I'll go for Eddie.
Why are you going for Eddie?
He's got reasonable sum of money, mid-table, and I believe I've got experience on my side.
He thinks he can beat you, Eddie, and he's calling you mid-table. What do you think?
Well, I just lulled him into a false sense of security, so, you know,
Bring it
here
on.
we go.
John, Eddie, step up to the bar. Now, John, you have the advantage because you're in control of the game to start with. You get to choose the first category. What's it going to be? Take That songs or reptiles? You're laughing. What are you thinking?
I like my music. Not necessarily Take That, more rock than anything else. Well, just because people will be shouting things at the screen, probably a lot more, I'll go for Take That songs.
OK, Take That songs it is. Would you have chosen that, Eddie?
I'll take that.
You're about to see the titles of some Take That hits. Each song will have a word blanked out. Just tell me the missing word. You each have 3 lives. Lose those lives and you'll be going home. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half. The bar's heading to you to start with, Eddie. Here's your first hit. Start the bar.
Fire.
Magic.
Good.
Forget, and you forgot.
I forgot.
John, you're down to 2 lives.
All right.
And you're in control of the game now, Eddie. Got 3 lives. You get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? One Club Wonders or Star Wars?
I've not really seen Star Wars, so I'll go for One Club Wonders.
You must be the only person in the
I
world
know.
not to see Star Wars.
And I've got the Star Wars birthday as well. So.
OK, One Club Wonders it is. Would you have chosen that, John?
What does One Club Wonders mean?
I'll tell you now. We're going to show you the names of some footballers who spent all their professional careers at one club. Tell me which team they played for. The bar's heading to you, John. Here's your first player. Start the bar.
Man United.
Chelsea.
Arsenal.
was Liverpool. Jamie Carragher played for Liverpool. So that means you're down to 2 lives and you lost control of the game, Eddie. You're back in control, John. That was a good category for you, was it?
Yeah. If I'd known what it was going to be, I would have chosen it myself.
You were smiling when it came up,
Oh, yeah.
or when we told you what it was. Well, you get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? 70s maths or 80s maths?
70s maths.
Eddie, would you have liked that one?
I was born in the 80s, so I probably would have gone for 80s maths, yeah.
Well, up will flash some maths questions, all featuring the number 70. Just tell me the answer. The bar's heading to you, Eddie, this time. Here's your first sum. Start the bar.
77.
63.
140.
1.
210.
11.
It's 490. Eddie, what a rally, though. Really good, both mathematicians. But I'm afraid, Eddie, you lost that one. So you're now down to 1 life. It's critical now. Lose that life, you're going home. And you're in control of the game, John.
OK.
2 lives, you get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Lonely Hearts Club or Noteworthy People?
Lonely Hearts Club, go with that. Is that
Why?
possibly like Beatles or something like that?
We'll show you some of the famous faces that feature on the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album cover. All you have to do is tell me their names. This time, Eddie, the bar's heading to you. Here's your first Lonely Heart. Start the bar.
Marilyn Monroe.
Mahatma Gandhi.
James Dean.
It's Marlon Brando, Eddie. I'm afraid you've lost your last life. You're out of the game. Congratulations, John. You're through to the next round.
Thank you.
And you're going to like this. Eddie, you lose all your money. This is going to be painful. £589. It all goes across to John. So, John, you've now got £1,618. Congratulations. We're going to see you in the next round. Eddie, you've been beaten by the bar. Ross, with £942, you'll be playing next. Come and join me. Well, Ross, the first thing you need to do is choose your opponent in our second head-to-head. Have a look at the 3 of them. And we're going to show you the leaderboard as well, because remember, if you win your head-to-head, you get to steal their money. You could go for Jimmy, who's quite low down, but maybe easier to beat, or you could go for Katie, who's got £787. Quite a lot of money you could steal there.
Yep.
Have a look at them. Choose wisely. Big decision for you, this. Find out who Ross is taking on in our next head-to-head after this. Welcome back to Rebound. Before the break, John won our first head-to-head, but who'll join him in the next round? Right, Ross, you've had a bit of time to think about it.
Yep.
Who are you going to go for?
I've got 2 trains of thought. I was quite torn, but I'm going to go with Jimmy, and that's for 2 reasons. First of all, he looks like he could have been in one of my A-level classes a few years ago, so I'm hoping, you know, the teacher-pupil kind of analogies there, and also, you know, in the wild, the animal goes for the weakest. So I'm hoping I'm a lion and he can be the zebra, and I'll pick the weakest one off.
He thinks you're easy prey, Jimmy.
Let's just say the pupil's going to become the master.
Oh, boom. Jimmy, Ross, step up to the bar. Now, Ross, you get to choose the first category. What's it going to be? Bugs or flowers?
I think, with my knowledge, I think I'm going to have to go for bugs. I think I'm a bit more secure on bugs and flowers, so I'll go with that.
Would you have chosen that, Jimmy?
Either one would have been good, but he's going to lose this and it'll bug him for a while.
We're about to show you some images of bugs. All you need to do is tell me the name of each. You each have 3 lives. Lose those lives and you'll be going home. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half. The bar's heading to you, Jimmy. Here's your first bug. Start the bar.
Ladybird.
Butterfly.
Fly.
Wasp.
Bee. Bumblebee.
Cricket.
It's a cockroach. Oh, the science teacher gets it
Yeah,
wrong.
I know.
Ross.
Never going to live it down, am I?
And as Jimmy said, that's going to be bugging you for ages. Jimmy, you get to choose the next category. Military ranks or Narnia?
Well, I've never seen Narnia at all, and I don't know whether Ross has or not. So try and work him out. I think I'm going to go military ranks. Don't know if he's a military guy or not.
So you've made the decision based on what you think Ross knows. Ross, what do you know? A lot about military ranks?
Well, it shows he's a bit worried about me if he's taking into account what I think. And let's just say I'm going to be the general in this round.
The battle's on. You're about to see anagrams of military ranks. Simply tell me what they are. The bar's heading to you this time, Ross. Here's your first military rank. Start the bar.
Major.
Private.
Lieutenant.
Brigadier.
Field Marshal.
Petty officer, Jimmy. It means you lose a life. He's taking you down. You won that battle, Ross.
Yeah.
And you're in control of the game. Tell us what the next category is going to be. French or catchphrases?
Right, I do not speak French at all. Catchphrases, I am quite known for a few puns that I do sling about. A bit of a pun slinger, so I'll go with that one.
Will the pupils verify that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. It annoys them.
Jimmy, would you have gone for that, catchphrases?
Personally, I would have gone for French, but he's just going to go out anyway, so...
You're about to see a list of catchphrases. Tell me which TV programme each catchphrase is most associated with. Jimmy, the bar's heading to you. Here's your first catchphrase. Start the bar.
Wacky Races.
It's Blackadder. Jimmy, oh no, it means you're down to one life. Lose that life, remember, and you're going home. Plenty of fighting talk from you, Jimmy, but it's not looking good at the moment. Ross, it's looking good for you,
Yeah,
though.
pretty positive so far.
Yeah, good. You didn't have to do anything in that one. You
No,
chose it
no,
well.
Well, do you know what? It was like premonition, because I did have a cunning plan, and, you know, it obviously worked.
You get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Shapes, sixes and sevens.
Yeah, I think it's going to be another maths category again. So when I was in school, I was pretty good at symmetry with the shapes and the tracing paper, so I'll go with that one, please.
OK, shapes it is. Jimmy, is that your preferred choice?
Well, I quite fancy myself at either maths categories, so he's chosen shapes. Let's see if it's a good fit.
It's time to shape up now, Jimmy. You've only got one life. Up will flash the names of some shapes. All you need to do is tell me how many sides they have. The bar's heading to you, Jimmy. Here's your first shape. Start the bar.
4,
3,
8,
5,
7,
6,
10,
12,
9,
13.
20.
A megagon's a million. Ah, Jimmy, it means you're out of the game. You lost your last life. Congratulations to you, Ross. You're into the next round. And what a battle. That was an amazing rally. You're going out, but you really contributed to a really special rally. Well done to you. Jimmy, though, I'm afraid you're going to lose all your money. You had £381. That all goes across to Ross. You'll have a nice tidy sum here, Ross.
Yep.
£1,323. Congratulations to you. We're going to see you in the next round. Jimmy, you've been beaten by the bar. So, Katie and Katrina, that leaves you to battle it out for the last spot. Step up to the bar. Katie, you get the choice of the first category. What's it going to be? Animals in book titles or RDA?
OK. Well, I think I'll go for animals in book titles because having a young baby and lots of brothers and sisters, I've read a lot of children's books, so quite confident on that.
OK, would you have gone for that, Katrina?
Yes, I think I would.
OK. You're about to see some books that all have an animal in their titles. The animal has been blanked out. All you have to do is tell me what it is. You each have 3 lives. If you lose those lives, you'll be going home. You can only answer the question when the bar is in your half, and the bar's heading to you, Katrina, this time. Here's your first book. Start the bar.
Cat.
Hound.
Rings. Oh, no.
Flies. Ah. That was the other one, but the ring is an animal, and it means you're down to 2 lives, Katrina. Well done, Katie. You're in control of the game. You get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Greek gods or Christmas number ones?
Well, I am quite well known for my love of cheesy music, so Christmas number 1 should be a good category for me, so I'll have to go for that.
Christmas number ones it is. I heard you sighing when you saw the 2 categories. Is that a good one for you, Katrina?
I don't like either of them, really, to be honest.
You're about to see some UK Christmas #1s. I want you to tell me the band or artist who took it to the top of the charts. The bar's heading to you again, Katrina. Here's your first song. Start the bar.
Queen.
Band-Aid.
Heaven 17. Oh, no.
It was E17, close, but not Heaven 17. It means you lose another life, Katrina. You're down to 1 life. Lose that life, you're going home. Katie, well played. It's all going quite well, isn't it?
So far, so good.
So choose the next category for us. Multiplication or subtraction?
Not much in it, really.
What's your maths like?
All right, not too bad. I'll try multiplication, please.
Multiplication.
Yeah.
Katrina's an accountant. Would you have gone for that?
Either or, really.
You're down to your last life, Katrina. You've got to pull this out of the bag.
I'll try my best.
Play a blinder in this round. Up will flash some maths questions. All you need to do is tell me the answers. Once again, the bar's heading to you, Katrina. Here's your first sum. Start the bar.
10.
24.
15.
44.
64.
63.
55.
38.
58.
74.
Oh, it was 74, but it was just too late. It means you lose a life, Katie, and the accountant gets it right and is in control of the game. Katrina, how does that feel?
Yeah, a bit better.
Good. A lot better.
A lot
You've
better.
still got 1 life. Lose that life and you're going home, but you're in control of the game. You get to choose the next category. What's it going to be? Gardens or crime films?
I think I'm not much of a gardener, so I think I'm going to go for crime films. I think I'll have more luck on that.
Would you have gone for that, Katie?
I think I would, yeah. Yeah, my husband's really keen on all these crime, mystery, murder things, so hopefully it's rubbed off on me.
You're about to see the titles of some crime thrillers and gangster films with their letters jumbled up. Simply give me the correct name of each. And this time, Katie, the bar's heading to you. Here's your first film. Start the bar.
The Godfather.
Goodfellas.
Mean Streets.
Pulp Fiction. Katrina, it means you've lost your last life. You're out of the game. Congratulations, Katie. You've won this head-to-head. You're into the next round. Katrina, it gets worse for you because you lose your money. You had £447. That all goes across to Katie, I'm afraid. Look at that, Katie.
Very nice.
Nice. £1,234. Congratulations. We're going to see you in the next round. Katrina, you've been beaten by the bar. So just 3 players remain, Ross, Katie and John. But who's got what it takes to stay in the game? See you after this. Welcome back to Rebound. Katie, John and Ross have fought off the competition, but only one of them can make it into the final. Our players now have one last chance to boost their bank balances. It's fast cash. This time the stakes are even higher. Each question is now worth £1,000. But more money also means more speed, as the bar will be rebounding faster towards you, so lock in fast. The player who banks the most will have an advantage in the next round. Fingers at the ready. Start the bar. Which is the world's most northerly national capital city? Here comes the rebound. Oslo, Ottawa, Reykjavik or Helsinki? Which is the most northerly national capital city? You're all locked in. Let's see what you chose. John, you've gone for Reykjavik. Why is that?
Reykjavik, Iceland. Just seem to remember it in geography lessons when we were a teeny kid. Further eye up.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
Sure you'll tell me otherwise.
Ross, you've gone for Ottawa.
Yeah, I was looking at an app the other day that kind of put maps onto various other parts of the country to look at size, and with the curve of the globe, you don't get to see the true value of where it is on the latitude. And I seem to remember that Ottawa was pretty high up. So on that reasoning, I've gone with Ottawa.
The correct answer is? It's Reykjavik. So well done, John. You got it right. How fast were you and how much cash did you bank? £548. It's a good amount of cash to bank. Next question. Start the bar. Which of these weighs the most? You know what's going to happen? It's the rebound. Now, 1,500 kilograms, 3,000 pounds, 50,000 ounces, or 1 ton? You're all locked in. Let's see what you chose. Ross, you're a science teacher.
Yeah, do you know what? We were doing this in lessons the other day, talking about conversions, and I did trip up, and I did take a bit longer, but by my reckoning, a ton, obviously 1,000 kilograms a ton, so 1,500 kilograms, more than a ton.
OK, let's see if you're right. You didn't slip up there. Well done to Ross and Katie, you got it right. But who was the fastest and who banked the most amount of cash? Katie, you beat the science teacher, £506. Ross, 254. You got it right, at least. Next question. Our next chance to make some more money. Start the bar. Which of these US holidays falls earliest in the year? You know what's going to happen now. It's the rebound. Thanksgiving, Labor Day, President's Day, or Independence Day. Which of those US holidays falls earliest in the year? Let's see what you chose. All in agreement with Labor Day. Katie, why Labor Day?
I ruled out a couple of them, Thanksgiving and Independence Day, so yeah, I think it's a good answer.
John?
Well, I know Independence Day is 4th of July. I know Thanksgiving's in the fall, as the Americans call it. So, banker between the two. So, what the hell? Let's go for that one.
The correct answer is... It's President's Day. So you all got it wrong. President's Day is the 15th of February, Independence Day is the 4th of July, Labor Day the 5th of September, and Thanksgiving is the 3rd Thursday in November. So no cash for any of you for that question. 2 more questions in Fast Cash, 2 more opportunities to bank some cash. Start the bar. Which Formula One team has won the most Constructors' Championships? Here's the rebound now. McLaren, Lotus, Renault or Ferrari? Which Formula One team has won the most Constructors' Championships? Let's see what you picked. Ross, you've gone for Ferrari.
Yeah, I love my sport. I do watch a bit of Formula One, but I'm not quite sure on the history of it. But obviously with Schumacher dominating through the 90s and into the 2000s, I thought Ferrari was a good bet.
Yeah. Katie, you also went Ferrari.
Yeah, both my father and my husband's father are obsessed with it, so I hope I'm right for them.
The correct answer is... Yes, it is Ferrari, so well done to Ross and Katie, you got it right. Who was the fastest? Who banked the most amount of cash? Well done to Ross, £757. Last question, last chance to bank some cash. Start the bar. Which of these words has most recently been Oxford Dictionary's Word of the Year? There's the rebound. Omnishambles, selfie, vape, or big society? Which of those words has most recently been Oxford Dictionary's Word of the Year? Let's see what you chose. Katie, you went for selfie.
Yeah, I think I read about this. It's a big craze at the moment, so I think it's just been recently added.
OK. Ross, do you take a lot of selfies?
With this face, unfortunately not. It's not quite kind to the camera, but obviously being with the students, they take a lot of them. So, yeah, I thought that would be a good bet.
John, you've gone for vape.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there thinking selfies, you know, it could actually be more last year. This year, you know, with the rise of people moving away from cigarettes to vape, I was banking on that one.
The correct answer is? Yes, it is vape. Well done to John. Let's see how fast you were and how much cash you banked. £639. Well done to you. Vape was 2014, Selfie 2013, Omnishambles 2012 and Big Society 2010. That's the end of Fast Cash, so let's have a look at the leaderboard. Katie, you're in 3rd place, £2,297. Ross, you're in 2nd place, £2,334. But out in front, it's John, £2,805. Well done to you. But remember, only one of them can make it into the rebound final. And we're about to find out who. Let's play Stop the Bar. In this round, Katie, John and Ross each have their own bar. Each player's bar is determined to reach them and knock them out of the game. To stop it, they'll need to think fast and lock in the correct answer as quickly as possible. Each time a player gives a wrong answer, their bar will move 3 seconds closer to them. Starting positions will be determined by how much money they've banked so far. Set the bars. Katie, because you banked the least amount of money so far, your bar is starting 4 seconds closer to you. Ross, you're in 2nd place, so your bar is starting 2 seconds closer to you. And John, you've banked the most so far, so this means you have the advantage of the full length of the runway to stop your bar. This is the decider. Good luck. Which of these is the correct answer? Chihuahua, Yucatan, Tabasco? Start the bars. You're all locked in. We were looking for which Mexican state also lends its name to a famous variety of chili pepper. This is what you chose. All in agreement with Tabasco. Katie, happy with that answer?
Yeah, definitely. Had quite a bit of it. Been to Mexico, so...
John, do you like Tabasco?
Yeah, love it in a Virgin Mary, a Bloody Mary without the alcohol, yeah. So, Tabasco, good stuff.
The correct answer is? Yes, it is Tabasco. Well done to all of you. You're safe for the time being. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? D-I-X, M-I-X, or L-I-X? Start the bars. Oh, you all took a long time to lock in. Particularly you, John.
Yeah, sorry.
Making up ground on the others. Remember, the longer you take, the closer you edge to danger. We were looking for which of these Roman numerals represents the number 59. This is what you chose. All in agreement with L-I-X. Ross, you did the maths, worked it out?
Yeah, my Roman numerals knowledge is a bit sketchy, but I'm pretty sure that L was 50, so I've gone on that basis and just worked out from there.
John, you took the longest.
Yeah,
Did you
'cause-
still work each one out, do the math?
No, it's the only time I've ever seen Roman numerals at the end of a film. So I was sitting there thinking of the end of the film credits, what's it come up with? And it's normally like MM something now, so it's like I knew straight away that was out, so yeah.
The correct answer is? Yes, it is, L-I-X. Well done to all three of you. You're safe for the time being. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Wellington, Sandwich, Cumberland. Start the bars. All locked in. We were looking for which of these places has a living earl. This is what you chose. Ross, you went for Sandwich.
Yeah, Earl of Sandwich. I don't think the other ones have earls, so I've just gone for that straight answer there, yeah.
And John, you also went for Sandwich.
Yeah, it was the guy where he created the sandwich on his behalf, wasn't it? Earl Sandwich, it's the only one I could think of.
The correct answer is? It is Sandwich, so well done to John and Ross. You got it right. Katie, we're going to have to move your bar. OK, Katie. Wrong answer, and it just edges you closer to that danger zone. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? El Hierro, La Gomera, Formentera. Start the bars. You're all locked in. We were looking for which of these is one of the Balearic Islands. This is what you chose. All in agreement with Formentera. Katie, you ever been there?
Haven't been there, but I know it's a Balearic island, so...
And Ross, have you been to Formentera?
I haven't, but I kind of disagree. I think I've got the wrong one. I think Formentera is Canary, but I'm happy to be proved wrong.
The correct answer is? You were proved wrong. And that's good for you, Ross.
Good for me.
Good for Katie, John and Ross, because you all got it right, and that means you're safe for the time being. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? George Foreman, Joe Frazier, Sonny Liston. Start the bars. Oh, rapid locking in there. But Ross, you don't look too happy. Let's see what you chose. We were looking for the Rumble in the Jungle was a boxing match between Muhammad Ali and who else? Ross, you went for Joe Frazier, and you grimaced as you did it.
Usually I'm pretty solid on my sporting knowledge. I've just gone blank on this one, so I've gone with what I think is the right answer, and I'm hoping there is okay.
John, you've also gone for Joe Frazier, and you like your sport as well.
I like my sport. Not a massive boxing fan. I was umming and ahhing between two, but I went with that one because I just thought it was a better option.
What was the other one you were umming and ahhing over?
Sonny Liston. It was between them two.
Correct answer is George Foreman. So the two you were umming and ahhing over are both wrong, John. It means John and Ross, you're both wrong, so that means we're going to have to move the bars. Well, it's pretty much neck and neck between all three of you. What a dramatic contest. This is going to be a great finish to this game. Who will make it through to the final? Find out right after this. Welcome back to Rebound, where Katie, John and Ross are fighting it out for the chance to play for thousands of pounds in the final. But first, they've got to stop their bars. Here's your next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Hairspray, High School Musical, Grease. Start the bars. We were looking for Tracy Turnblad is a character in which musical? This is what you locked in. All going for Hairspray. Ross, a Hairspray fan?
Yeah, my girlfriend watches it all the time, so if I got that wrong, I'd be in for it.
Katie?
I've seen the other two, Grease and High School Musical. I haven't actually seen Hairspray, so that's why I picked it.
The correct answer is? Yes, it is Hairspray, so you're all safe for the time being, and it's still neck and neck. Correct answers, absolutely vital now. A couple of wrong answers, and you'll be out of this game. You have to stop your bars. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? David Thomas, Harvey Pincher, Kenny Craig. Start the bars. Oh, some of you taking longer to lock in there. We were looking for which Little Britain character was played by David Walliams. This is what you chose. Ross, you went for David Thomas.
Yeah, I'm not too confident in that one. I saw David Walliams, and I've kind of just put in an answer because I wasn't quite sure on what the answer was going to be, so I thought, get in early.
Katie, are you a David Walliams fan?
Yeah, I do quite like him. I used to watch that programme, and I thought David was played by Matt Lucas, so that's why I didn't go for A, but we'll see.
The correct answer is? It's Harvey Pincher, so you all got it wrong, which means we're going to have to move the bars. Oh, this is getting too close for comfort, too close to call. A wrong answer now, and it could be curtains for you. Next question. Which of these is the correct answer? Robot, android, cyborg. Start the bars. All locked in pretty quickly, but I heard a sigh from you, John. We were looking for which of these terms relates to someone that is part human, part machine. This is what you chose. John, you went for android.
I hit the wrong button. I wanted to hit cyborg, and I'm looking down and hit the wrong one.
Ross?
Yeah, I knew the answer wasn't robot, and I know I've got an Android operating system, but I wish I'd have gone for cyborg as well.
OK, the correct answer is? You all knew afterwards, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cyborg. It means you got it wrong. This could be painful for you, Katie and John. Move the bars. Oh, it's a double whammy. Katie and John, you're out of time. You're out of space on the runway. You're out of the game. You've been beaten by the bar. Which means, congratulations, Ross. You're our last player standing. You're in our rebound final. And to make things better for you, Ross, you get to steal John and Katie's money. You had £2,334. All their money comes across. Look at that. Isn't that nice? £7,436 is what you'll be playing for in the final. It's a lot of money. If you won it, what would you do with it?
I did promise my girlfriend that we'd go away for Christmas. We kind of want to see the Northern Lights, so I think it'd be a nice treat for her that we kind of went away over that holiday period and did a bit of sightseeing as well.
It'd be a wonderful trip.
Yeah.
Good luck. Let's find out if Ross can beat the bar. Now, Ross, there are just 15 steps between you and the finish line. And from you taking home that £7,436 today, you just need to reach that finish line before the bar rebounds back and catches you. With every correct answer, you move one step closer to victory and that £7,436. But the bar is determined to hunt you down. And if it reaches you at any time, it's game over. Beat the bar and make it all the way to the end, and you'll walk away with the cash. Is that clear?
Sounds good.
Each set of 5 steps you have to clear comes with a choice of category. Let's take a look at your first 2 categories, Ross. Sport or film?
Yeah, there's absolutely no choice here. It's definitely sport.
So you're confident you're going to make a good start?
I'm confident.
The bar will start moving once I've read the first question, and it will only freeze once you've given me 5 correct answers. Here are your sport questions. Good luck, Ross. In football, a hat-trick is when you score how many goals?
3.
Which European city hosted the 1992 Summer Olympic Games?
Barcelona.
In snooker, the pink ball is usually worth how many points?
6.
In 2008, which British cyclist won 3 gold medals at the Olympic Games?
Chris Hoy.
In karate, which belt is achieved after white?
Blue.
Yellow. In which year did Maradona score his hand of God goal?
84.
86. Which 4-letter word is the name of a padded leather glove worn by baseball players?
Pass.
Mitt. Wenlock and who were the mascots of the London 2012 Olympic Games?
Pardon?
Wenlock and who were the mascots of...
Pass.
Mandeville. Which German beat Serena Williams in the 2016
Kerber.
Australian... Oh, there was a wobble there. You went so fast, lightning quick.
Yeah.
And then you just stumbled at that final hurdle, the final step.
Yeah. I knew the answers as well after they come through, but...
Yeah. Take a step forward. You said that was your category, but you've let the bar go quite a long way.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be really good in these next 10 steps. We're going to take 5 first. And the next category, what's it going to be? Geography or comedy?
Oh, tough choice. I do like my comedy, and geography I'm pretty good at as well. I'm going to go with geography.
OK, geography it is. It's a very important decision. What gave it the edge?
Comedy is quite wide and varied. I can't be certain what era it's from or what type of comedy it is. Geography, I know that it's about the world, so I've got a sound base to work from, so I'll go with that.
It's a big base to work from.
Yeah, it's a big base, but it's workable.
OK. Here are your geography questions. Good luck, Ross. Which of Australia's states shares a name with the British Queen?
Victoria. Stockholm
has a museum dedicated to which famous band?
ABBA.
Bennelong Point is the location of which famous Australian performing arts venue?
Sydney Opera House.
Lake Superior spans the borders of the USA and which
Canada.
other country? Which European flag has 3 vertical bands of green, white and red?
Green, Italy.
My gosh, Ross! You weren't sure about geography?
No, yeah, it's pretty
You
good.
certainly are now.
Yeah.
I thought sport was your better subject, but you were much better in geography.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to kind of topics like that, so I'm pretty pleased actually, worked out well.
OK, take a look behind you.
Yeah.
That's where the bar is. It's not too far away. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
You're going to have to be quick.
Yeah. Same
Step
speed.
forward, because actually that's where you are, so it feels a bit better. So it's £7,436. Just remind us what you'd do if you won the money.
Yeah, take my girlfriend away over Christmas and New Year's. Northern Lights, something we both wanted to do. Be a nice treat as well, so, I'm pretty sure she'd be happy with that.
Well, let's choose the next category. What's it going to be? Literature or science?
Someone's looking down on me. Obviously, it's going to be science. Being a science teacher, it looks pretty good. And I'll be honest with you, literature is one of my worst subjects. So, yeah, science all the way.
OK. Final 5 steps. £7,436. Here are your science questions. E equals mc squared is Einstein's theory of what?
Relativity.
Diamonds are a pure form of which
Carbon.
chemical element? In 2016, which Britain returned from 6 months on the International Space Station?
Tim Peake.
The name of which dinosaur can be translated as Tyrant Lizard King?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Evaporation turns liquid into which form?
Water.
Gas. Which colour does acid turn litmus paper?
Red.
Oh, yes!
I knew I'd get it wrong in my head. I was like, that's the wrong answer, don't say it.
Gas.
I know.
Gas.
I
You're
know.
spouting a lot of hot air.
That's key stage 3. Oh, sorry.
Oh, your pupils are going to have a go at you for that, but it doesn't matter. Come over here.
Oh, my word.
Look where the bar is. Quite a long way away. You did all right. Nipping at your heels, but you took a few giant steps.
Yeah.
A big giant step. For £7,436. Have a look at it.
Oh,
You can't quite believe it, can you?
I genuinely cannot.
That is all going into your account. And you're going to be going to see the Northern Lights with your missus.
What am I just thinking? That's amazing.
Well, the bar is certainly hard to beat, and you certainly did it. Not many people can say they've done that. Congratulations, Ross.
Thank you very much.
Well done. That's it for today, but make sure you join us when 6 more contestants try to beat the bar like Ross. Will they do it? Goodbye.